1, 2.
Welcome to the Sid's View podcast.
Oh! Emma's headed home on the wrecker. Poor kid.
She's had a rough day.
Yeah, she did. Oh, well.
Remember,
She's on the clock, though.
should I risk it with the on-air sign?
No, I
Don't
wouldn't.
touch it?
Don't touch it.
Because for the past, was it 2 weeks it hasn't been really working? I wouldn't.
I'm going to go for it.
Hey, Chico.
I'm going for it.
I'll pray for you.
Okay, thank you.
I need to pick him tonight for my wild card.
Good luck.
What should that be?
Oh, no. I can't help you.
No?
Nope. Listen, I want to win.
Uh-oh. There's a lady named Michelle on the chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, hi, Michelle.
Mama Roca.
Mama Roca.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
they are roasting your ass, Remy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look.
They're saying, look, Remy finally showed up to work.
Oh, yeah.
Priorities.
Mama Roca.
Who said that? My mom?
Oh, what's up? Mama Roca, what's up?
You know you're saying my last name wrong, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing it like you do it. Well, you do that to everybody else's name, so I'm going to do it to yours.
I
Fair.
like them apples.
I like it.
Fair.
It sounds good.
That's
Like
fine.
Mama Roca. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, hello there, Bonzo.
Wait, Bonza's here?
No. Oh, Bonds is on? Oh, yeah. And Fran.
Hello. He just says hello.
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 Hello. What's up?
So formal.
Oh, yeah. Chicken chow mein. Oh.
Jesus, Diego.
What?
Come on, God.
What? Oh.
Diego, we've been over this.
Man.
Oh. No.
Stop it.
What's wrong with that? That's what they do when you walk in the mall. They like stick the damn toothpick in your face.
Can we
Eat-
not go off the rails?
Well, eat
before
this.
we even
Eat this. I'm like, I don't
Get
want
the video
you.
going.
I don't want your piece of chicken. Thank you.
Dude, I always take it.
Do you? You
Yes.
would.
Dude,
They-
I see orange chicken. They're like free. I'm like, yeah, I'll eat it.
It always gives me gas. You go in there and you sit down and have the Sakura Japan. Do you ever eat there? Oh, you don't live next to here. There's only 2 spots left in the
Yeah.
Crystal Mall.
I live so far away from it. That kind of sounds like my mall from back home.
What?
The
there's
Stafford Mall, there's like only
nothing
5
in
stores.
there. I have to still go in there. You know why?
Why?
JJ loves Claire's.
I miss
All right, here we go.
Claire's.
What's going on, son? Oh, shoot.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Man Cave for the next edition of the Sid's View podcast. Remy swore that the on-air sign was going to work, and it just screwed us. Diego, what's going on?
Are you kidding me right now, dude?
never should turn it off. I know.
Damn it, Sydney. Listen, great week. Actually got to do the Wild Wacky Wednesday on Sunday. Had a great time.
Excellent.
Yeah, man.
Reminator over here on the controls.
Am I going to be the one doing this?
Well, can't have Mother Nature do it. She'd rain all over this whole setup.
Yo, yo, yo! I'm here with my boys on this beautiful Tuesday. Let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Still
Yes,
pissed about the
ma'am.
on-air and our sign, but Rob's down there in the bullpen. We had to move some ceiling tiles. That fro is teased so freaking high tonight.
Woo! What up, everybody? It's your boy Rob back at it again. By popular demand, I decided to do one more week with the big fro, tease it out for one last beautiful show. Didn't want to end it on a bad note, so this one's for you, wonderful people out there.
My man, Fro.
He got
All right.
balls.
We're still calling you Fro. I don't care what your hairstyle.
No, it's fine. It'll still be a fro. It'll just be a little minimized fro. for a while.
So we would like to let everybody know that if you want to join the live chat, you got to become a member. And to do that, you got to go to youtube.com/SidsView/join. And you'll be able to not only take I'm so flustered because the on-air side didn't come on. It's really
Right.
making me mad.
I cannot believe that. Worked all
I know.
pregame.
And then I tested it, and it worked, and then son of a bitch.
I warned you.
Somebody get
Anyways.
up there and twist the bowl.
No,
Hurry
I
up.
know, like you turned
I'm
it
going
off.
to pass it to you in a second, and then I'm going to fix that damn thing. So you just keep talking until I'm
Oh,
done.
yeah.
But as for right now, if you want to become a podcast member, $4.99 a month, youtube.com/SIDView/join. Not only can you be in the live chat, but you can also participate in our Who Won the Week segment that we have later on in the show. And we are also thrilled to have the Monaco Ford people sponsoring our results ticker once again. So we're going to have all the top 5 results from throughout the region on the scroll. And we actually even did it up nice, put in the old Monaco Ford colors, got rid of the old Sid's View orange, mixed it up a little bit.
Thank you.
So, Diego, talk about some stuff because I'm going to go scrap with
All
this
right,
on-air
listen, hold
side.
on. I got a few things to talk about.
Go.
All right.
All right, there's one thing that happened today that I got to tell you. This is worth sharing, right? Because I'm like a sentimental guy.
Right.
So my daughter today broke down in my minivan, right? Out in Tewksbury, Mass.
Oh, geez.
Oh, this is the minivan?
Yeah, my
This
little-
is like the critical van?
Yeah, so
oh,
look,
Lord.
I'm going to try to make the story real quick because it gives me high hopes for humans still.
Right.
I call up to Waterford, Tewksbury Public Works. I said, can you bring my kid a couple gallons of water? They did to pour in because it was overheating. Needless to say, they had to go home. They put Emma in her car because she was overheating because it's only about 105 out. Do you know these guys went home, punched out, came back with 2 bottles of water off the clock to put Emma in the car so she didn't overheat. And then the other guy came back with a cell phone charger so her phone didn't die.
Wow.
So I just wanted to bring that up because I'm a sentimental guy and I love it when humans do great things for other people. So that was
Right.
that was my one great thing today, and I'm happy my kid is safe. Second thing, I went to the Speedbowl on Sunday. Fro, I didn't see you anywhere.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, where the hell were you?
I went to Wednesday,
Oh my goodness. So anyway,
where my guy didn't win.
It was-
And then he wins the next freaking thing. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Listen,
continue. I can't
it was
talk about that
hot.
right now.
It was a hot day, and we were able to indulge in some fine ice creams and some fine hard seltzers. And my boy Tommy Silva had a tent up so we could all sit under the tent. We brought a picnic table, and I'm going to tell you this: I'm surprised there wasn't more people there, and it's shame on whoever advertised for that. But there was like 23 legend cars. The racing I thought was really good, and I had a great time. And it just gets me excited because the one Wednesday I went to, I missed all the features because it was an early night because they went past curfew. So I just wanted to share my experience with the Speedbowl and how I had a great time. And if you guys didn't go, you missed out. That's all there is to it.
Right on.
And so Sid, you did all that.
And I did nothing.
Oh my!
I'm a video
Sid, you
guy.
need to just start taping a freaking like picture of a lit up
That is
sign
just
over that thing. Or, I don't know. It's,
unbelievable.
At this
Can't
point,
believe
it's
that
like
that just happened.
I know.
Anyways, so
I can.
I have I got a big week ahead here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you do.
Leaving for Charlotte tomorrow. Big interviews.
Driving?
in the works. Yeah, driving.
Woo.
Don't trust airport handlers with my video equipment. So
Okay.
Nope.
So we are interviewing for the Mike Stefanik doc. Reggie Ruggiero, former modified badass.
Heard of him?
Teresa Nardi, who is Mike Stefanik's sister. Richie Kearns, who is was around with Michael in his early years, who is also relocated down there. Mike Grieschy, who
Owner.
was the car owner in his Bush North days and was a crew chief.
That's
He's-
only because I pay attention
That's what I'm talking about.
to what you say.
Giddy up.
Hell yeah.
Good to know. And then we're ending it with Steve Park.
Awesome.
That's
Yeah.
banger.
So
That's awesome.
Super excited to knock those 5 interviews out of the park. As we mentioned last week, Mike Joy is going to be at freaking Lime Rock while I'm down there, so that kind of sucks. But he has said that he will.
So how long is this whole excursion going to
So
be? for
we
you?
are actually.
Oh, you going to have the podcast next week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I will be back on Monday.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
So we are actually leaving overnight drive from Stafford tomorrow.
wow.
Yep. And so
Oh,
Thursday.
that's a long day.
Yeah. But we don't have any interviews scheduled on Thursday. Friday we have 2, Saturday 1, Sunday 2, maybe mixing a visit to the Hall of Fame while I'm down there. I don't know.
Sid, what kind of camera stuff are you bringing up there?
Down there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We bring a couple DSLRs. We're going to bore people with the camera equipment. What do we?
Well, no, I'm just thinking if you brought like all the Sid's View stuff, they see a bunch of suitcases at airport security with a bunch of little metal squares in there. They're going to be like, oh, what the hell is this? Like,
Did you not hear the part that I'm not flying down there? I'm driving down there.
what?
Holy, hey, what show are you watching?
What is going on with you, dude?
Bro. Oh,
You know
you
what? Go
sound
back-
like me.
Go back to sleep.
I know
dude.
Diego's
Go
the
back
one
to
paying
sleep.
attention. I'm not.
Hey, we'll wake you up when it's time for the popcorn snack.
You driving? What the
What
hell?
the hell are you
Oh, that's
talking
a
about?
listen. That's a torturous. I mean, I guess it's a quick ride.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind driving. It's
Yeah.
fine. I don't. The airports they kind of give me anxiety a little bit. I mean, I can fly, but I don't really. It's not. It's not my favorite thing.
Dude,
to
I
do.
get stuck at lunchtime. I have a little lunch break at work. I do have those,
Yeah.
and I get stuck watching these YouTubes about scary plane landings and stuff. I'm always like, why are you watching that?
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Yeah, there's a show on the air disasters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tisha and I watch it all the time.
Oh,
But then, like, whenever we have to travel, we're like, yeah, we need to stop watching this for like 2
those
weeks.
things, those air
Right.
disasters,
Yeah.
they will suck you in. You
Yeah.
watch 5 minutes,
Yeah,
and
we
you're
gotta-
like, you're like,
We got addicted to them, yeah.
right?
So,
Hell yeah.
all right. So listen, Rob's gonna go nighty night for a little while. We'll get back to him a little bit later, and then we got
You'd be like sleeping like a baby over there.
we got the Reminator over here with the Belltown Motors weekly update.
Okay.
Do you have checkered flags on your nails?
I do.
Only some of them, though, right?
Yeah. So like 2 of them checker flags. The other one have like little hearts.
Okay, very
Somebody
nice.
paints those like that?
Yeah.
It's impressive.
I know. It's kind of funny. It kind of takes like 2 hours, but besides the point, we're not gonna take.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Stafford Motor Speedway winners. Street stock win.
What happened? Did I miss something?
Sorry, Andy. Kyle Ricky, who flies a lot, says, "Can we stop talking about air disasters?"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're done, Kyle. You're good. Sorry.
Poor Kyle. Street stock winner is Travis Hadar. Limited late model winner is Rich Hammond.
All right, so
Dude,
hold on here
amazing.
before we go too far.
Amazing.
A lot of chatter about Haidar,
Woo!
right? What's your thoughts now?
Dude.
There's I saw multiple
Oh.
comments about how he's stinking up the show.
Listen,
now,
I feel like
and
those
division sucks. And
those
blah,
are
blah, blah.
those are terrible comments.
Yeah,
I usually don't pipe up. Did you see me? I made a little post.
yeah,
Right. I usually don't pipe up, but you can't kill a guy for being good. Right. I mean, he's got Ernie and Junior. They've been doing it forever.
yeah.
My brother had one of Ernie and Junior set up at Thompson when he won 15 races. Right. He was stinking up the show.
Yeah, I'm in that camp as well. You know what? Do your homework and be
Do it.
Right, exactly.
And my post was, I thought my post was right on. Listen, when we built our race truck,
Yeah,
my wife used to just look over at me and be like, who the hell are you texting? What are you doing? And you know what I was doing? I was looking up rear suspension on my phone. Right. But if you
Right.
read enough about it,
got to get after it. Yeah,
and then I say, I think I'm going to try this. And damn, that thing's fast.
Yeah.
Right. It works. So, you can do it. I just don't agree with adding the weight. And then
why
I'm going
would you do that?
somebody was suggesting that they need to add weight.
Like
to
the
his
No,
old-
stomach.
that's absolutely ridiculous. I feel like you got to learn to appreciate the strings of dominance. Like when someone really puts it together, you're like, yeah, that's the guy we need to go after. What is he doing?
Well,
like, look at his driving style, how the
the
car's
whole-
set up. Like,
The
Figure
whole-
it out.
The whole post started with Haidar was rough, right? Do you guys see that from the infield? Because when I watch on Flow, it doesn't show me that. What I see on Flow, which I posted on my comment, was there is a lot of guys that run Haidar all over the track.
yeah, rough
Right?
as in how? Like how he's racing?
Yeah, he's hitting everybody when he goes by, but
I don't think he's running any rougher
Like-
than the rest of the guys
like-
in that series.
I'm not sure, but I think Haidar has the motor from the Swaggin' Wagon in it.
Oh,
right,
that
for
explains
one.
a lot. Maybe they should be adding weight then. I don't know.
That's what Sean just
Yeah.
said. But the real deal is if you're going to block the guy for 5 laps, what the hell do you expect him to do?
Yeah.
Right, and then you're going to be mad when he hits you.
But I think also, like, with the blocking, he's still, like, very clean. Like, he's not just going to wreck whoever's blocking him. Like, that's not his intention whatsoever.
I'm going to say this. This is just my opinion. So there's a couple guys like the 21 and a few other ones that are really competitive, and they make it really, 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 really hard.
They have to.
For Haidar.
They have to do that.
Right. So, but if Haidar is hitting you in the quarter panel up off the corner a little because you're just never giving him any room, what do you expect him to do?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you expect to do? Just, all right, we're going to be nice, and let's just finish fifth tonight because nobody's going to let me pass. Right? Who goes to the races to do that? Maybe I'm on the wrong side of the coin here.
I don't see any issue with it. I almost feel like having a driver, like when you have a season like this where one guy is clearly like the class of the field, it almost makes you appreciate those moments more when it's like a slot machine of winners. Like when you get the limited late model, division this year. Like eventually there's going to be a dominant driver in that series again, and we're going to go like, wow, that was a crazy season. Like it can't just be random every week. You can't be adding weight to guys that are good. Like that's stupid.
Yeah, and he's been at it since 2017, pretty much in the same division.
Yeah.
Right, come on.
The only thing I will say is, and I was watching it, I did say this division misses Ryan Waterman on a regular basis.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Well, of course.
Like as a fan, you know what another weird perspective is? Tapley had mentioned that guy last week on the chat, right? That won every race at White Mountain.
Yes.
And we were like, wow, what a great season he's having, right? But we don't see that every week.
Right.
And it's all like perception is what I'm saying. Is there could be a bunch of people there that say, oh, well, they never tech him. He's a cheater, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's all perception. Like I said, I feel like if you want to beat him, do your homework. But as a fan, or just in general terms, I do have a little bit of, like, it is not good to see the same guy win every week. Just in general terms as a fan, right? But, he was like in 6th or 7th with what, maybe 7.
Without cautions, he doesn't win.
Right.
Without cautions, he does not win the race.
The cautions broke his way, and he made the best of it.
And the cream always rises to the top.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you cannot take it from the guy. And like I said before, and Mikey Christopher sat here and said it, right? And I'm just going to say it again. A lot of guys could take fast cars and run them to the front, really good cars. Not all of them could win with them, right? And it was a great comment he made. This is a prime example. He's got a stout car, but he knows what to do with it, right? So he just needs a little competition, right? And Downey and those guys, they're good. Right, I thought Downey was a little out of his tree last week. That's just my opinion. The guy was he's the point leader. Like to me, because I did that race in Keith years ago for a championship, and you get caught up in the hoopla and it's way too early. Just run the race. He's got a really good car. I like Downey. I like watching him. He's capable of giving Haidar a fit.
Right.
Just got to run your race. And, that's easy for me to say sitting out back, but I want to see good competition. I've always been a street stock guy. We grew up racing street stocks, going and watching the street stocks.
Yeah.
I don't care if a guy's stinking up the show. I still like the street stocks.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, Haidar's not even leading the points, and people are suggesting that we add weight to his car. Like, what is that really doing for the competition? There is an insane points battle happening in that division right now.
Yeah.
You got Checkers or Wreckers Haidar versus Downey, who just runs basically a clean top 5 every week. Like, I'm really enjoying watching that duality right now. I don't think that would be good.
You know who was snuck in that division, and I called him lucky earlier in the year, and I guess you have to make your own luck, is Jeff Aslan.
Right.
In the 7, and he continues.
Has he finished 3rd in every race?
It feels like he'll be running 7th or 5th.
Let's go over to our 3rd place finish.
And all of a sudden, he's on the podium. He's just done a great job.
Yeah.
Of putting himself in the right spot every week. And I said he was lucky, but I think he's making his own luck.
Yeah.
I maybe take that back a little bit. So congratulations to him. And how about Bert Ouellette?
Oh, yeah.
And the 55. The 55 missed turn 1 so bad on the last lap.
I know.
Like totally blew it. I'm like, oh, no. And I love the looks of that car.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my brother's old Thompson cars, the same font style.
Right.
So I love the root for that car. He almost did it. I mean, he was literally I want to, the sun had gotten his eyes maybe, but I think the cars behind him got in his head a little bit. He was leading in the last lap.
Yeah.
Like, damn it.
Yep.
He'll get another shot, though. He'll get another shot. It's fun to watch.
I'm not sure that Jeremy Lavoie liked the late cautions there in the limited race.
And limited lates, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But listen, I was talking with Rich Hammond before the race, and I wanted to pick him for my pick'ems last week. I was like, that's my guy. I love
Who's
that
that?
guy. Rich Hammond.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, listen, man, I didn't pick you, but I want you to win this race. And he bumped me up.
Did
He was
you
like,
call
I'll
the
do it.
winner of that division?
Hey, so speaking of which, did you notice when he was in victory lane? Look how many fingers he's holding up.
What's that mean?
Well, he's only got 2. He got
DQ'd.
He got
Oh,
DQ'd.
yeah, look at his face. He looks happy about it, too.
Well, he could be smug for the whole rest of the season. And we were talking to all the late model or limited late model drivers. Me and Bonzo were doing interviews before the race. And they were like, being the first repeat winner this year is going to be like a true honor to whoever gets it. So I think he has the right to be happy about it.
Yeah, when he wins,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is going to be.
He did a little.
Oh, he did the
Yeah, he gave us a little treat.
Like, this is going to be good.
It's almost kind of like he's got to get himself, like, because he waits a minute, right? And you think like he's going to go over to Bear Ball and talk, and then he steps away and he just.
Dude,
Yeah.
the guy, to me, he's over the top. Every time he wins, I feel like he can't believe he won again.
Yeah.
Do you know
Right.
what I mean? It's so fun to watch. And I said Root had that the week before when Root had won the raw emotion in Victory Lane. Every time Rich Hammond comes to Victory Lane, that dude is gassed up. And it is fun to watch.
Yeah, it is.
I said to wife, I said to Rachel, sorry.
This is exactly what we were talking about.
you
Diego.
guys,
That's exactly what we were talking about.
So I'm like, I had to tell her, be quiet. You got to watch this. This is going to be awesome. So, who finished second in that race?
Jeremy Lavoie
Yeah, it was
finished
Lavoie.
second.
Jeremy Lavoie.
You got it right in front of you there, Chief.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it was Lavoie held on.
Yeah,
It was,
poor
yeah.
Lavoie, man. He just can't lock it down, huh? Mr. Consistency. Oh, that's right. He said, man, if this was a regular race, I had it tonight.
Yep.
That's the way it usually works, too. But congratulations to all those guys in the top 3, and congratulations on the division for being good. Bonds is going to make me eat my words here. So, yeah, good job.
Yeah. SK Light winner is Alexander Pearl.
Yeah, so there is we got a clip here of there was some big wrecks in this race. But this particular one, just keep your eye on Alexander. You got me up here already? So just keep your eye right. Alexander's right here.
Oh, dude, is this the colossal one?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep your eyes on.
2 by 2 all the way through the field. Oh, and there's contact. Sammy spins. Vian spins right in front of everybody, and more cars pile in.
Wow.
Did you hear that
Matthews is
play-by-play?
involved.
Yeah.
A chain
Hubby's
reaction.
involved.
Oh, what a
16
guy that is.
car.
I wonder who's calling it.
Tyler Chapman's involved. the
All right, so
point
you guys
leader.
pause it right here. Oh,
Right.
shoot. Can you
Look at
put it
that
back?
parking lot, man.
Pause it to what?
All right, so here's where I'm slightly. I didn't know how to say this last week. Do you see all these cars stopped on the top row?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are they accident cars or not?
Well, did they hit another car? Did
Well,
they
I
hit the
mean-
wall? I mean,
So listen, you see, I think the whole top row got their spots back.
even the ones that are facing the wrong way?
No.
No, that's Sammy, but Chapman did.
And I think the cars behind him. I wasn't sure. I'm not mad about it. I just didn't understand how. I just thought they were all part of the accident, and I
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
I don't know. I roll it back a little bit.
I mean, let's not dissect this. Do we have to dissect this?
I just want to see one more
No,
time.
well, I'm a racer, so I like to
Yeah,
watch all
let's
this
get a
stuff.
second look.
Maybe
by
not.
2, all the way through the field.
When there's
Oh,
a
and
wreck
there's
like that,
contact.
you know how
Sammy
hard it is
spins.
to
Vian
determine-
spins right in front of everybody.
I mean, the
and more
75
cars
and the
pile
51,
in.
the 80.
Wow.
You could make a
Matthews
case that
is
all those
involved.
Yeah,
cars
all
are
those
the
cars are in it, in my
Involved. The
opinion.
16 car.
You
Tyler
could make a case that they all are.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's a reason race control has to look at those kind of wrecks like 10 times because there's a lot going on in those. It's not like a one-car dump.
Yeah, that was a little crazy to me. My man Hovey hit everything that race.
Yeah, he had a tough one.
I said that to him today.
Yeah.
I said, Nicky, good luck tomorrow. Just trying to keep the wheels on it because him and Chapman.
I'm actually going to be up there with him. It's been a while since I did some social for Nick, so
yeah,
good to get up there.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoy listening to his rhetoric all day.
Rhetoric.
Yes.
All right. Late model winner is Adam Gray.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Did we even say congratulations to Alexander
Oh,
Pearl?
yeah. Right.
I mean, for the first time in a couple of years.
Yeah, almost,
Yep.
yeah. Almost
Damn.
Almost 2 calendar years. I forget what he said in Victory Lane, but
Those guys went from almost dominating the division
yeah.
to not winning in 2 years.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, he's always
That's how it
fast.
goes.
That's how
And,
good that division is.
Yep.
Yeah, I love seeing Alexander do good.
Yeah,
you know?
so
known the Pearls forever, so it's good to see them getting it done.
Just
still.
wanted to make sure he got his proper
right on.
right on. All right.
So like I said, Adam Gray has won, which I feel like is also big.
Yeah, that's
because of
another. Yeah.
This whole season has been probably like the worst
Hey.
luck he could have gotten.
Yep.
So I
That-
do want to say that.
Yeah, by the way, August 19th it's like 23 months since his last win.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you this. I talked to Adam on Sunday because he doesn't care. He had an enduro car at the Speedbowl.
Yeah, I know.
He's that guy.
Right.
Right? He's like glue hockey. They
Yeah.
just get in whatever.
Yep.
They're racers at heart. And I said to Adam, I thought you had lost it because he was the premier guy there for
Yeah.
a couple years.
Yeah, he was.
Like you had to drive through him. You had to go past him to win. And he looked like he was back to his old form again. I didn't think anybody, I mean, he was what we call hunting.
Yeah.
He hunted every car in front of him
Right.
all the way. And he didn't care who you were. He didn't waste no time making moves because whoever was working the cameras for Flow Racing did a great job capturing him come through the field. And he was wasting zero time, regardless of who it was, to the front.
It's one of those deals where, like you say, oh, that's the car to watch.
That's
right?
the car to
Yeah,
watch.
that's the
And, and whoever was working the cameras caught it.
Yeah.
And all the way to the front. And
You always notice
in late
that.
models?
yeah.
Late models?
The 97. Yeah, he was. I thought, you guys did a great job.
Yeah.
And
Stafford listen, they got great guys.
I
Great
gotta tell you how much I freaking love. I like most people sit down to watch this podcast.
Yeah.
That's how I my wife's like, you want to go do this Friday night? I'm like,
Did Stafford rate out?
there's
I don't-
nothing better
otherwise
than
I don't think so.
AC. If I don't have the AC going and on the big screen, then I want to have a little party in the back. But yeah, man.
Yeah, Jared, Heather, Sam, and Jack. Got to name them. We got some dogs out there on the cameras.
Yeah,
Really.
did a great
Dogs.
job.
They are. They are. No way
Great
to put it.
job.
I do also want to say, I believe when Tom Butler almost wrecked, Wayne Corey Jr., like, he started 14th during that restart, and he ended up, after that little problem, came out 7th. I don't
Who's
know if
that?
you saw-
Wayne?
Wayne Corey Jr.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
No, you're good.
I closed
I
it.
know. I'm sorry.
I
But I
didn't
just
go there.
wanted to say that because I was talking to Bonza yesterday, and he was like, Remy, did you see that? And I was like, no. And so I rewind it, and I was like, oh, my God. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was in 14th, came out 7th. Like, literally
Wow.
went by half the field.
yeah.
Wow.
in front of him. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, how about Fern? How about Fern finally getting on the podium?
Yeah, right.
He looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
He looked better than he has in weeks past. Those guys actually raced really well together. It was very impressive to see, right? So I just wanted to call it, like you call it when it's bad, you call it
You
when
got
it's
to call
good.
it's good, right?
You
Yeah.
know, and Fern finally put it up on the podium this week, and he's looking like he's getting back to old form. And
Right.
listen, Alexandra had a hell of a run going.
Yeah.
You know, listen, it looks like she was getting looser and looser and looser. You know, I bet you that's 2 or 3 weeks now that she's had a really fast car. Very easily could have missed a stagger, missed something a little bit towards the end of that run. But she looked damn good for a long time in
yeah.
that race, too.
And man,
You
I'm
know?
just happy that they're racing clean. Like it's
Yeah.
getting to the point in the trailer when when they're both like next to each other on the track. Like I'm getting ready to hit the replay deck and roll it back for race control. Like
Right.
we're right there, and it's just good to see
Right,
that
right.
didn't result in anything worse this week.
All kinds of stuff going up there on the
I
upper
know.
floor here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Crap. Go ahead, Rem.
And then SK modified winner is Mike Christopher Jr.
That's right.
Yeah, look at his all. That's right. Bro.
Dude, I mean, what else? I was, just what we said
Bro.
last week, right? So since they put the new motor in, he's got a win, a second, and a win.
Dude.
Right? That's pretty good.
Dude.
Disgusting.
Jesus.
Listen, I like you, Mikey, but like, can you just win a different week, bro? Like, why does it have to be this week?
That was, you would expect this the year you filmed your
the show.
pieces.
The show.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
This is what you were expecting.
Pretty much. Yeah.
He is really
But I'll
impressive.
be interested to see how long it lasts, right? I mean, he's on a good streak right now.
Yep.
But like a month ago, we all thought Corey DiMatteo was going to, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And he's kind of,
Yeah.
he's still a strong car, but
Oh yeah.
so.
Yeah, he's not ripping apart the field or
right.
anything.
So we'll see how long this lasts. But I mean, there's no doubt that he's the class of the field. Right
And
now.
he's coming. Here's a great part. He's doing it. You give him a high, I'll take the high side.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, it's the same like what you were saying with Adam Gray in the late model
Yeah.
division. I was just transfixed on Mikey, and I picked him, so I was like that anyways. But he seemed to be the fastest car. So you're
Well,
watching
you know
him,
what's
what
funny
I mean?
because there was a great race during that race going on with 88, the 25.
yeah, up in
and
front. Yeah, yeah.
yes.
Yep.
It was a great show, and Anthony Flannery, I consider him a pretty good friend, so I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for everybody, but I want to see Ant get his first win, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn it, he's faster than Marcello, but he just can't. And Ant's a nice guy, right? He's not going to clean you out
Yeah.
for a win. It's just not his style. But he had a car that was a little quicker, but just couldn't pull it off. And I remember saying to my wife, if Ant doesn't make a move on the 88, the 82 is not going to wait much longer.
Yeah, good call.
And then it was like,
right.
boom, the 82's in second. And I knew once that happened,
Yeah.
the 88 was over. Because I think, the great part about this is Mikey Christopher, he races with a hell of a lot of respect for every car around him.
Yeah.
I don't know if every driver feels that way. He checks up for people. He's not running you into the corner 3 cars deep. He's not clipping you in the quarter. Everything he does is really good and really clean right now. And that part of that reason is because his car is so awesome.
Yeah.
His car is awesome. He can take his time, and if it doesn't work, he can check up because he knows he's coming right back at you.
Right.
You want to cut the nose off? All right, I'm going to check up real quick. If the car was slower, does he check up? I hope so. But anyways, he's been doing it really clean.
Yeah.
It's been really nice to watch. So,
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
Wild and Wacky Wednesday at the Speedbowl. Winners are Bandolero's Connor Doyen. Legend Cars winner is Jacob Burns.
So hold on. Connor Doyen, second, 4th generation winner
yes.
at the Speedbowl. Last year it was Jason Beal, who's part of the Yarrington family, and Connor is part of the Moran family. So his great grandfather was Art Moran Sr., who was a winner. And then there was Art Moran Jr. And Greg Moran, and then Greg Moran Jr. and Taylor, who is Connor's mother. So
Has
Speedbowl-
Taylor won?
yeah, she won a couple Super X car races.
That's great.
Yep.
Wow.
So, the Speedbowl now has 2 families with 4th generation drivers, man. 4th generation winners.
Right.
And, the Gators, Joey's kids, are racing at Pomfret. So,
Right.
there's other ones
How
coming.
long before they come?
There's other ones coming.
Right.
Yeah.
I was
so-
just gonna say we were just talking about. There's been a lot of legacy building
Yeah.
at Speedbowl recently with the Gators getting 9. A few
Yeah,
weeks ago.
so that's just super cool. So
Yep.
congrats to them, that whole family.
And that little 19 car, not only is it good looking, but damn, I mean, that thing is fast.
yeah.
I almost think those bandos, I'm a little scared for them at the Speedbowl because they're going faster even than when they're
Yeah,
like
you were saying that a while
a low
back.
19-second lap, man. And, for an 8-year-old or a 9-year-old.
And they've been wrecking hard too.
hard, right,
A few Wednesdays ago,
Oh.
there was one that was all the way off the ground
I'm
in
like-
the air. They got the ambulance over there. I was like, what
Yeah,
is happening here? Like,
How long before somebody gets really hurt?
Yeah,
It's
I don't
almost
know.
scary.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a good show.
It's like a little plate track with those guys. It's hard to
It
explain.
really is
They're
at
all
Talladega.
packed up. It's like they're
one guy
slingshotting.
spins out, the
Yeah, and
whole
they all
field.
pack up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, enough of them.
X car winner is Derek Gluchacki.
And he got to keep it.
Yeah. Bounce back from the old DQ.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
How weird is it that a guy on the Act Tour is driving X cars on
Dude.
Speedbowl?
Right?
I'm listening to this. I think it's awesome.
No, I do,
I do too.
I mean, the competitors probably, they'll probably bitch about it and say, yeah. But, right? Because that's what drivers do. They cry and complain about everything, right? But, I mean, listen, Gluchacki's coming down and racing with you,
Yeah, that's
right?
cool.
You
Yeah,
don't like it,
for
take him
sure.
out.
Right.
right. Exactly, dude. That's
Wow, we went from if you don't like it, do your homework, then take him out.
Take them out.
That went quick.
But
I'm
either
joking.
works. You know,
I was only joking about that, but it's great that he's
Right,
coming
right.
down and running with guys that maybe can't afford to go race with him. And he's having a hell of a, obviously he keeps coming back. He's having a fun time doing it. And that whole Dozier team they're fast. They're bringing A-plus cars to the track and winning. So that's what it's about. So good for them.
Yep, right on.
Super X car winner is Greg Moran Jr.
Yeah, so same day, him and his nephew went
Yes.
on the same day.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
That happened before.
That's a week late. I picked him the week before.
Nobody cares about that.
Yeah, everybody
But
cares about who I
That
picked.
happened before with Tom Fox and Timmy Jordan. Nephew, uncle went on the same day. I think that might be the only other instance. It's weird stuff that I know off the top of my head.
that's
Go ahead,
weird,
Remy.
Sid.
Continue on.
Jay.
Fun facts with Sid.
Oh,
So-
don't start another one. Oh, here we go. Fun facts with Sid.
No.
Oh, it's true.
This is great. He
I
does
have
have a
more.
lot
I'm
of
just
info.
saying. So now let's go to Wild and Wacky Wednesday Sunday special.
Don't even give me
winners.
this, dude. I'm still mad about this.
Okay. So Bandolero winner is Aaliyah DeSoma.
Yay for the
Legend.
girls. Mm-hmm. Heck
Woo!
yeah.
Legend car winner is Riley Paul.
Hold on. Congratulations to those guys.
Yeah.
So he
Sure.
Gary Paul raced many years with Jeffrey, and so there's a lot of history there. And those guys, Gary Paul has been working hard with Riley, who's his grandson,
Yep.
and they've been at it 2 or 3 years now. And there was 24, 23 legend cars there, maybe, or something like that, in the 20s, whatever it was. I probably have it right in front of me. But, yeah, 23 legend cars, right? So it was a strong, strong field of cars.
Was that his first win?
Yes.
It was?
I believe it was his first. Oh, he won last year.
Yeah, I was
Mitch
gonna
says he
say.
won last year.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say.
But this one here just solidifies it, right? Because you had Martinez, you had Rowdy Burns, Cody. There was guys. If you look down the list of Kevin Nowak, and there was so many good cars that had come down. Gluchacki was in the race and finished 12th, right? I really, really, really.
Timeout.
Yep.
Wow. I didn't even notice that when I was doing it. Gluchacki ran a legend car too?
He didn't run the X car that day.
What?
He
Wow.
showed up with a legend car.
This dude's out of his mind.
But if you look down the list,
Yeah.
there was
Now it's a good field, man. It's a stout field.
strong field. I remember Brody had said to me, "Oh, I'm on my way. There's a lot of legends there tonight." And not to mention, so here's the thing: Martinez, towards the end of the race, had moved Rowdy Burns out of the way for second, right? So Riley Paul was in another zip code.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't catching Riley Paul.
Yeah.
So Rowdy Burns, all you could see, it looked like he was seeing blood in the 14. And he cleaned out the 14. I didn't see it, but he cleaned out the 14, I think, last corner coming to the checkers. And there was a lot of action. It was like old Speedbowl. Brandon Martinez got out, tried to flip Rowdy Burns' car. Through this whole thing, right? Shalosky, top 3.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wow.
She's really doing it, though. That's a strong field. So Melania sits on the podium. I was very, very, very much entertained watching the whole race. So that's why I can talk a lot about it. That's what I do, right, Sid?
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
Blah 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 blah
Shut
blah
the hell
blah.
up.
blah. Okay, go ahead.
So proud of you. X car winner is Corey Caddick. Super X car winner is Ben Pollard.
Ben,
Ben.
come on. Ben and team, Peter, you're in chat. I mean, what? You guys win 3 out of the last 4, and you didn't win the one that I picked? I mean, what the hell's going on here? Maybe if I'd picked freaking Ben Castro
Take a hint,
instead, I
dude.
would have gotten the win. But
Hey.
no.
Take a hint.
Listen, that was a side-by-side race for 10 laps. The 64 got to the top of Greg Moran.
She got it.
And it was a hell of a race. Banging off the corners. I mean, it was entertaining as hell. If you could imagine a dogfight for 10 straight laps, hitting off the corners, bang, 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 all the way to the checkers, and Ben pulled it off again.
Yeah.
So
I'm coming back to that 88 for a pick eventually. Maybe I got to wear the shirt or something for better luck. I don't know, but I'm coming back to y'all. I still got hope for Ben Castro.
Whatever the hell.
is that
Yeah.
three?
Yeah.
Is that 3 in a row?
3 out of 4? Did
Three.
you not? Seriously, dude. Are you not?
No,
paying
listen.
attention?
I
See,
forgot-
it's
I
not just
forgot-
me. It's not
wait,
just me.
Wait, I forgot that Wednesday we
Nobody
ran
listens
before.
to anybody, huh? Just everybody take their headphones off. I mean, what are we even doing?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
listening
whatever.
to you,
Thank you,
Sid.
Remy. Go ahead.
Okay.
Is that 3 in a row?
Well, it's almost. He's on a Mikey Christopher streak,
He
this guy.
literally just said, "Why did you win 3 out of 4?" Okay.
Truck Enduro winner is John Kluge.
Okay.
John who?
Was that a
Kluge.
question?
Kluge. Oh, yeah, that was a question. He's like,
My brain was still processing
John-
everything.
Kluge.
Carry
Do you
on.
think that's right?
Wait, where's
I don't know.
We're just going to go with
praying-
it.
what am I
I'm
looking
praying
for
to
here?
God that I said it
No, I
right.
think it is. I think
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know how else you would say that. That looks kind of right to me.
Yeah,
well,
well,
Kluge.
Remy will find a way.
yeah,
John
we'll
Kluge.
find. We'll see. Someone might come up to me tomorrow and be like, you said it wrong.
Yeah, that's all right. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Comeback Enduro winner is Alan Coates Jr. And then full-size Enduro winner is Glenn Marianne Jr.
So
That's all those guys do is win.
I know.
Coates
That
and
Glenn
Marion.
Marion dude, man, he wins.
Marion
all the time
wins
in
and
those.
Coates. That's back-to-back for him.
So I have to bring up that Mitch said it in a comment, I forget where, that we were killing the Speedbowl for the name of this event, but no one ever gets on the Tri-Track series for still being called Tri-Track when they race it like 8 tracks now.
True story.
Valid point, Mitch. Well
True.
played. Touche.
I
Monaco
thought
modified Octo Track series. Like, is that like I don't know? It just doesn't roll off the tongue the same.
True.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, and I thought the place was completely dead.
What, the
Like,
bowl?
Yes, I
On
don't know
Sunday?
if they, dude.
Well, it was a miserable day to be outside.
It was, and then
Unless
they
you
had
have the beach or in the pool.
Then they had the Sail Fest,
Yeah.
you know, and it was a real hot day.
Yeah, I mean, right. So they're not racing on this Wednesday, which I think is part of the reason why they raced on Sunday.
Yeah,
But yeah,
It just felt like kind of an obscure event. Like if I hadn't been looking at what was coming up for the podcast, I wouldn't have heard about it.
well, I was
didn't hear a
just
lot
going
of
to
people
say
talking about it.
specifically to you about Sailfest.
Yeah.
That's true.
We went from 10 years ago, they didn't even open on Sailfest weekend,
Right.
to now we're going to have an event on Saturday and Sunday.
right. But you know, the Sail Fest isn't what it used to be either.
No, that's true. Right. I think this was more weather related. It was just, it's just been
Oh,
really
yeah.
hot and sticky and
Yeah, a
muggy
lot of
out.
batwing happening.
Yeah,
and
a lot
stuff.
of right. There's only so much gold bond that you can bring to the track. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Oh yeah.
There's more of those this season, apparently.
What's that
yeah,
That's what Dave is saying.
on Sunday?
And yes, they
Yeah.
should be calling it Silly Sunday. I'm going to stand by that. It's just Wacky Sunday. What is that? Silly.
no.
Now we're
'Cause
talking.
If you say Wacky Sunday, then you kind of know what it is without even thinking about it. Silly Sunday, You don't know what that is?
I don't know. Shake it up. Get the buses going again. I've been saying
Again
that
with
for
the
years.
buses, dude.
Yeah,
Jeez.
with the buses.
I want to see the buses. Is that so wrong?
Unless they're using the bus that is currently in the middle of the fucking grandstand.
I know.
Excuse
Bring
my
that
language.
thing out of the track.
Whoa. We're not supposed to swear. I got fired up. Touch the nerve. Touch the nerve.
Shit.
Remy, continue.
Where's the buzzer?
No, continue on. Yeah, continue on.
Okay.
My bad. Bad job by me.
It happens. So, Fast Friday at Seekonk. Winners are Bandolero Bandit, Luca Dib. Bandolero Outlaws, Bryson Robidoux. Legend Cars, Josh Parsons. Listen.
Go ahead.
Sport Fours, Matt Peon. And then Pure Stocks, Brent Robidoux.
Robidoux are killing it over there.
Yeah.
At Seekonk.
I feel like I've heard his name every week.
Seriously.
All right. Now let's go to Saturday, Seekonk. NEMA Lights winners are Chase Locke, NEMA Midgets, Avery Store,
Oh, go.
Mm-hmm.
Late Model, Bobby Pelland the third.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Question? Sorry.
sorry, Pro Stocks, Dick Benoit. So close.
So Jake Sylvia on the chat says that that's the first brother combo, the Robidoux, to win at Seekonk on the
Oh,
same
that's
night.
awesome.
Wow.
cool.
So that's
Wow.
pretty neat. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the what
Are
do
you going to show?
oh yeah, late model. Yeah, late model action. Thank you, Remy.
No problem. I got you.
All right.
Yeah, I heard there was some crazy
This
margins going on there.
This is some hold on.
I didn't even know Darling was running late models.
Yeah, so that's right. He's like my man Sam Misek tuned me up. It's with these guys when you don't know when they're running. But this is some good action over at Seekonk late model race.
Laps remain. They wind up off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. We're back underway, and Pellin with a good jump on the outside, but he can't get away from LeBron.
And down the back stretch, give the advantage to Pellin into 3 and 4. As here comes Jacob Rowdy Burns looking for that second
Burns has
position.
been fast.
Give the
Yep.
advantage and the lead to Pellin, but here comes LeBron again.
Pellin gets loose going into turn
I think
1.
it's
Had to
right
gather
here.
back
Gets a
in
little
and chase it
crazy.
up the
Yeah,
racetrack.
here we
That
go.
gives LeBron the
Here we
lead.
go.
Burns
Come
down
on.
low.
Ooh.
3 wide for the lead off of 4. Burns down low. Pellin settles back into second. Make that third with Burns on the roll. Look at Darling
3 wide
squeeze
again.
it in down to the inside.
What an absolutely incredible
crazy slicing
battle
and
down the
dicing.
back
Wow.
stretch.
Yep.
Second position
All
now
their
is
races
Bobby
are a lot of
Pellin.
fun to watch.
Dave Darling runs third. Jacob Rowdy
So,
Burns shuffles his way back.
.000 finish? Is that true?
In what?
Just saying in the late models. Is that true?
Oh. No, we can look it up. Let me see.
That was like that's a freaking owner's points type finish right there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's check it out. Oh, well, don't switch yet, Remy.
Yeah, that's great, man. They've been putting on some great shows over there.
Right. I feel like the
Go.
track like completely transformed.
Off of 4.
One more circuit around. The advantage for Pellin right there. LeBron is door to door with
LeBron.
Pellin as they go into 2 and down the back stretch for the final time.
Down into 3 and 4. Pellin with the nose advantage. LeBron battles back off of turn 4. Drag race down to the stripe.
Oh my God.
That's pretty good.
So how
Wow.
did they make that call?
0-0-0
Well,
is
they
the
have
official.
transponders, don't they?
That is a
0,
literal photo
0,
finish.
0.
Yeah. How do you call it off that? It goes down to the smallest digit. That's a photo finish. That's an actual photo finish.
Yeah.
That term gets overused, but that's like
Wow,
it
what a
actually is.
great finish.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Consistently good racing at Seekonk.
They
Crazy.
really
What
are.
we've
Yeah.
been seeing on their YouTube channel. Yep.
Gonna have to go there, I guess. Finally.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yep.
The New England Super Modified Series winner at White Mountain is Dan Bowes. Past North winner of White Mountain is Dylan Moltz.
Waterford native.
Hell yeah.
Former Speedbowl champ. Raced at Stafford for many years. Yeah.
See, he did a nice little burn down too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a little pumped.
Yep. Good to see win. Kind of like lose track of him. Like he
Yeah.
only really races that past series. And so yeah, good. I see that he had a couple rough races previously this year. So good to see him bounce back. Yep.
Modified Racing Series winner at Wiscasset Speedway is Brett Meservey.
Yep. Shout out to the Perry clan. That's the 76.
Oh
car.
yeah, that's just awesome.
Yeah. So
Awesome for Meservey too.
Yeah, for sure. Is that his first mod win?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that
might
info, but I think so.
Yeah. A little bit of a bummer. They only had 12 cars up there, but that is a haul.
It's a ride, dude.
Yeah. Wisconsin's not close
I
for
mean,
teams based down here.
It's
Yeah.
like 4.5, 5 hours.
Yeah.
I remember we used to do that with the trucks. One day, leave at 3 a.m.
Wow.
Races were over. Hurry up and get it loaded up so we could hurry up and get home. So we could be
Yeah.
home by 2.
Yeah, so it's a 24-hour day, basically.
Almost.
Yeah.
All right. And then I want to bring up something that's really important. In case no one knows, I was at Pocono this weekend.
Really important.
Really important.
Oh, boy.
Because I got to see my boy Ryan Blaney win.
Hey,
I
listen.
just want to say
That is hype. I won't lie. Like I got the same feeling when I saw Joey win in Atlanta last year. Like it is truly, you can't beat it. You just can't beat it.
All right, so let's go. Hold on, Rems.
I
Let's
don't-
get this set up here first.
how loud do you want this?
Well, I mean, yeah. So Remy's fandom's a little bit off the charts.
I will explain my reaction afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't want to play.
I don't know.
It doesn't want to
It doesn't
play.
want to play it.
Maybe that's for the best.
Yeah, hold on. Let's try it again. Hold on. Yeah, that could be a sign, Rem. Of just. All right, here we go. You got
here
it?
we go.
She's already completely losing all control.
So he turned the volume way down.
No,
What'd you
I
do?
didn't. It's all the way up. That's my best friend Ashley.
You totally missed it. Hold on.
Yeah, roll that back
Roll that
again.
back.
Let's get full effect.
Yeah, if you're wearing headphones, I'd take them off.
Jesus, that's like
Come
blood
on.
curdling. What
Someone's getting murdered in the stands.
you have problems.
Listen, let me
little
explain.
much.
Right.
Jeez.
So I'm lucky
when-
that the video of Joey winning the poll that last year didn't get leaked. That was even worse
That
than
was
that.
like,
Wow.
yeah.
Listen, okay, let me
Like
just
you were a
explain
victim of a
something.
vicious crime the way you
So
screamed in that.
back in 2017, I was supposed to be there. I got really burnt. My mom was like, "No, we have to go. Like, I can't be in the sun anymore." Like, it was really bad. So on the drive home, found out Ryan Blaney won his first ever career win.
Oh,
Oh
against
my-
Harvick, right? It was the battle
Yes.
of Harvick, yeah.
So this was my kind of redemption of finally getting to see him win. And the stress I felt for the last 10 laps, there's a picture that my best friend Ashley, she literally took of me. I was sitting down
What is it?
with my
What was her? What's her name?
Ashley.
Huh? Wait, hold on. What did you say?
Just listen to that scream again. Oh my God! Seriously, that's like a crime is being committed.
Well, I
That's
mean,
abnormal.
those.
I have never been so excited about something that I screamed like a
Those-
murder victim.
I can't say the same. I've screamed like that at least a dozen times watching the Cup Series. I can't
Wow.
lie to you.
Wow, you guys are dorks.
Especially when they blow over a Dega. That gets a scream every time.
You should have heard me when Austin Cindric won the Daytona 500 and I was like,
Oh, I bet. I
But
bet.
you are a hardcore
Yeah, this
fan.
right. Disturbingly hardcore.
Yeah, you had to battle the rain, everything, right?
yeah, so the funny part,
Right. Pete says, or a baby being born. Right.
Right.
so the funny part about the rain. So we were in the fanfare and my Mike that's his name. Ashley's dad is a really big Ross Chastain fan. He doesn't usually go to meet drivers or anything. And we finally convinced him to go meet Ross.
Was it a good experience?
Let me explain. So we can't hear a thing. All you can hear is the band and what was at our display, which was at the Chevy display. All of a sudden, someone from Pocono was like, "You have to get out of here. Like, there's this really bad storm coming. you have to go to your cars. So we start speed walking, going to their RV because I can't get to the infield. Like, I wouldn't be able to make it. And so we finally get to the gate where we go for the RV. And it literally, they closed it, said, you have to stay here. And not even a minute later, downpour.
All right.
So we literally stood next to this building with a little roof.
Ooh, I like that.
And yeah, our part of us got wet, but yeah, it was a
Were you
rough
upset
time.
with Mother Nature?
I wasn't upset, but it was stressful because
Did you look to the heavens and
you
say,
can suck it.
And it looks like Kyle had a lot of fun based off of his chat
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
all right,
Well, anyway.
continue on.
Oh.
But yeah. Okay. Don't make fun.
Take
of
your 1993 notepad and flip
I
it
think
over.
it's easy for me.
Okay. Sure.
So Woody Pighat is going to be driving for Danny Watts Jr. this weekend at Monadnock.
Welcome
is
back
kinda
to the
cool.
tour.
My man
Yes.
Wood is struggling to get on the live chat. He texted me like right before we went live, like, dude, I can't help you now. So I'm gonna hopefully I can hook him up
Yeah.
tomorrow. But glad to
Congratulations.
know he's tuning in.
How about
So,
Watts coming back? Huh? I thought he was retiring.
Yeah, I know.
The car's been for sale for a long
Listen,
time.
As it says on Jason Palmer's trailer, inside this trailer is a sport for what is it? A disease for which there is no cure. Yeah,
It's so true.
yeah, 100%.
My God. He's probably wishing he sold it, but now he didn't sell it. Might as well run
Yeah.
it. What the hell?
Right,
Right?
Yep.
So,
All right. This is my last update of the
Okay.
evening.
Giddy up.
This Saturday at the Speedbowl, they will have double features. They'll have the street stocks, the SK lights, and the legend cars.
Yeah,
So
we'll-
9 total features.
yeah,
right?
double SKs, I think.
I think it's 8 total.
SK
features.
lights
Oh,
SK
okay.
lights.
and double.
Because from
Streeters?
when we rained
Yeah.
out on June 22nd, the SK lights and was it street stocks?
How's
are
the
gonna
how's
race from
the
that.
forecast looking? Because this is getting bad,
Yeah, I know.
dude. Late models have this week off. That gives us 3 straight weeks off.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, because of the
Oh,
rain,
yeah.
too.
Yeah, 2 weeks off. I was like, oh, we don't race this weekend?
Have you been bored? Like,
No, not really. But I'd like to go back racing. You know, we've got something to prove, so I'm ready to get back after it.
Yeah, right now you got a big cloud for Saturday, so
Do we?
we'll see. Yeah.
Wow.
No rain. That's the first time there's been any rain in the forecast.
How
on
about
Saturday
how's
in
the
a
weather
while.
looking for tomorrow for Stafford?
It's up in the air. Let's
It's
not talk
bad.
about it right
hey,
now.
the forecast for Charlotte for like the next 9 days is rain.
No
Wow.
The
way.
whole time I'm
Wow.
down there, it's rain.
Since you cursed, dude.
Do you
it's
think you're
really-
going to go to any shops? Not really. Have you done that? The shop tours?
Yeah, no.
You're not into it?
Well, no, I'm not gonna have time.
Oh, they're always so fun.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, but
We went down by Tommy Baldwin there's like a cul-de-sac down there.
Oh, nice.
Shops.
yeah.
There's a bunch of race
I mean, I can
teams.
stay down there longer, blow off the podcast, but I didn't
We'll
wanna do
run
that.
it. Just set us up here.
No,
Have Tisha come down and
not
do
letting
the.
you monkeys in my house. When I'm not here. Absolutely not.
Yeah, let Diego sit where you're sitting, and we'll see how it goes.
Oh hell no! No
way.
offense, Diego.
What? Oh, what?
Absolutely
I don't
not.
need you having that much gas.
Are
next
you
to
kidding me
you
right
know?
now on right in front of all these live people? You tell them about my
I've done
gas.
it on the
I
live.
know.
Several times.
I mean,
I've actually stopped.
pretty
No,
much
you
every-
haven't.
pretty
Yes,
much
I
every-
have.
Lie to
Diego
me.
quit
Oh,
farting.
I've stopped.
That's his vice. He
What,
quit
like
farting.
the last half hour you've stopped since? All right, Rem, thank you very much.
Of course.
See, you got me thinking about Diego farting. I'm all
Sorry.
flustered. You know that? Jeez, Lou. All right, let's get to it, Rems. You ready? It's time for this week's Waddell Communications Nostalgia Nugget. The week. I lost my thing. I can't find it. There it is. Wow. Okay. We're getting through it. All right. So let's talk about the Yankee All-Star League. I think that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It is a series that has always been fascinated. I've been fascinated with it because it reminds me a little bit of today's Tri-Track series. It started in 1975 as a 6-event open modified series. It was a joint effort between Don Honing and Carl Merrill at Thompson Speedway, Kenny Smith and Russ Conway at Star Speedway, and Harvey Tattersall Jr., who was at the time the owner and operator of the Waterford Speedbowl. They were to host, each track was to host two 50-lap events. They were all held on Wednesdays, so they drew the biggest names in modified racing, sometimes up to 50 or 60 cars. And the very first event was held 49 years ago today, July 16th, 1975, when a very young 20-year-old named Kenny Bouchard won the very first race on that series. I got a picture for him. He was driving in Bob Ramstrom's car, who I believe is Derek Ramstrom's dad.
Really?
Yeah, so same family. And then also 1970, his brother Ron Bouchard won the event in 76. 77 at the bowl. 76 at the bowl was Bugsy and Fred DeSaro. 77 was Charlie Jerzombek right there. They only had one event because it was because of rain. Speaking of which we were just talking about. 78 was the last year of that series. By that time, I believe Westboro, Monadnock, and Stafford were in, and it became a seven races. They were all 100 laps, and Jeff Bodine won every single race. That was his ridiculous season. He won 50-something races, Guinness Book of World Records. So in terms of the Speedbowl, it was very unique because it drew big names like Richie Evans, Charlie Jerzombek, Jeff Bodine, people who normally didn't go to the Speedbowl. And it was Jeff Bodine, Charlie Jerzombek, Fred DeSaro, and I believe Kenny Bouchard's. Their Yankee All-Star wins at the Speedbowl are their only career wins at the Speedbowl. And so a lot of times when I first heard of the Tri-Track Series, it always reminded me of the Yankee All-Star League. It did not last for long, but it started at the Bowl 49 years ago today. So that's a good nugget for you. Yeah. And that is officially a nugget, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so... Now we got.
I'm going to say that picture. Yeah. Ken Bouchard looked like he was like 7'6".
Yeah. Oh, he's a big dude.
How tall is he? He looks big.
Yeah. I mean, he's older now, so he doesn't. He's not. He doesn't have his the presence that he used to. But yeah. I mean, this is a little bit sad, but I think about just Ken Bouchard as the big guy when I did the Fred DeSaro doc, and he tragically passed in that wreck. And Ken was one of the first guys on the scene, and like 8 different people that I talked to or interviewed said Ken Bouchard basically ripped the top of that car off with his bare hands, to make sure Freddie was all right. Yeah, wow. He was just a big dude, super nice guy. I chatted with him at the Racers reunion there a couple years back. So, 20 years old, and so that was kind of a big thing because he was several years younger than Ronnie, and there was all the big names there. And that, back then when you were 20 years old racing against the big times, that was a big deal.
Right.
Now if you're 20 years old, you're a crafty veteran in the modifieds.
Seriously.
Yeah. So times have changed, but back then that was a big deal. He was considered a young and rising star. And think about that. 13 years it would take him until he won the Rookie of the Year on the Cup Series, 1988.
Wow.
Yeah. So what is that? 33 he was. Yeah. How many 33-year-olds were in Rookie of the Year on the Cup Series now?
That's like Ryan's age right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
pretty much.
Pretty much. Right. Exactly.
Wow.
So, all right, my man Rob, he's ready to get after it. We had to remove some ceiling tiles to make room for that fro when he sat in there today, but he is ready to roll. So let's get after it. By the way, the Popcorn Stat Chat, Hoosier Tire East, is back with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
sir.
They'll be back with us for a little bit more. Big thanks to Robbie Summers and the gang over there. So let's get after it here. No. What happened? Damn it. No. Damn it. No. We're going to do it all over again.
Hey, guys,
right?
it's me, Sid.
Yeah, here we go. You know what?
I'm here to tell you about when the Modified Series went to Pocono in 1977.
Do your stupid chat. Popcorn face.
I got an interesting one for you guys today.
Oh,
As
sorry.
always,
Hold on. Corshane says it's Ramsom's grandfather. That actually makes more sense. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Now, this has always been a bit of a topic of debate, I guess you could say, at the local level, but it's sort of become a bit of a topic nationally recently with the Corey LaJoie and Kyle Busch incident.
Spit it out.
Does penalizing drivers for contact make for a better racing product overall?
What kind of contact are we talking about here, guy?
On track, spin a guy out, bump him into the corner, he's up the track. I mean, there's all kinds of different things I've seen people black flagged for, but some tracks just don't do it at all.
God, it's listen. Anytime there's humans involved, it gets screwed up.
Right. It's
Right?
it's all subjective call. I feel
It
like
really is. I mean, what's too rough? The Exit Reality series. If you touch a guy
Yeah.
and you just happen to touch a guy from way back there, you all going to the back. That's not the right thing, I don't think. But that's his series. That's the way he calls it.
Yeah, but then you had like the Nick Anglais, Megan Fuller from earlier in the year, and
Was that bad?
I didn't think so, but they
Right.
made the call.
Right.
But then you can go to the Speedbowl when Gamarlo there ran Nick Hovey, halfway down to the Sailfest.
I did that a couple times.
Of course you did.
Yep.
But then the following week, Hines did it to Sammy, and it's like there was no call with Gamarlo, and so
There was no call with Hines.
right, and so is it like so when you don't make the call, does that open the door for?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's such a tough call.
it is weird because Diego, I swear to God, did I hear what I think I just heard?
You did.
No.
Carry
Diego, I
on.
thought you quit farting. You went to Farters Anonymous or whatever.
Listen, you guys are trying to embarrass me on live television, and I don't like it.
That's not embarrassing. You literally just do
But-
it.
Let's get back to the point. I mean,
All right.
Fro's got good conversation here. I mean, listen, if you're racing for Tapley, he's calling you right away.
100%.
He wants a clean show, right? And if you're racing for somebody else, we used to race up at we used to go to Thompson.
Yeah.
Me, Sean, Tommy Silva, we all had streeters. I never even thought about winning. I was like, who am I going to wreck tonight?
Yeah. Nobody liked you back then.
That's okay. I don't think they do now. But there's just racing under different race directors is. I think when humans, I love a little banging for a win,
Right.
right?
As does everyone. I mean, interesting phrasing there, but
Right.
But
But what's too much?
it's weird because I feel like a lot of people
Shut
want
it,
it.
Sid. The freaking hell is wrong with Sid? I mean, it's his mind is always in the freaking
Yeah,
gutter.
exactly. You can't stop laughing.
Jeez.
All he said was banging for a win. I mean, that's a common phrase. That's a common
God.
phrase.
The hell is happening
No,
here?
listen, good for you.
No, you guys are coming on freaking glued here tonight.
No,
Must
you're
be the
right.
freaking heat.
No, listen, I agree. There's nothing wrong with
You don't
banging
even remember what I said.
You said something wrong with bagging for the win. How could I forget that?
Right.
I got you.
Well,
All right,
don't
good
know.
for you. What were we talking about? All right, Rob, what's next? guy?
Yeah, I was gonna say this
Let's
is
just carry
we're
on.
abandoning ship on this one. I had some things to say, but this is downhill from here. All right, I got a little surprised when I didn't say this. Are you guys excited for the Brickyard 400 to come back this year?
No.
When is that?
It's this weekend.
Oh,
I-
I didn't
Yeah.
even know.
I know that they raced at Indianapolis for that. Do I get any points for that?
Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean
Thank
that is the
you.
Brickyard.
Yep.
Is there any practice?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I think they're actually getting the
What are we
full
talking
50 minutes of practice, Diego.
I love
Wow.
I think they are.
Why would you even know that, dude?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, it's a new track. I mean, usually when they go to a new track, they give them the full 50.
it. I mean, is the Brickyard fun to watch?
What was the question?
No.
I don't know.
Are you excited for the Brickyard 400?
Yes.
Of
Remy?
course Remy is. She's
Well,
going to scream. Like
Tell me
she's
about it.
getting
I mean, you
murdered
love Pocono, so your opinion is a little like.
Oh, you love Pocono. You're gonna love.
You're gonna love the Brickyard.
I felt like road courses, like in that
again. Yeah.
in the car.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, hold on, hold
What
on,
the
hold on,
hell?
hold on, wait a second.
Wait, what?
Do that again.
Let me talk. In that car, like road courses just suck.
Road courses, I think they're fun.
In that, what?
Like Chicago? You didn't like it?
No.
I love road courses.
I don't love road courses.
Why?
I mean, I
don't
feel like
them.
road courses could be a lot more interesting than what they actually are.
No, you go to a place like Pocono and Indy, that sucks.
I would even rather watch that than a road course. I
Yeah.
feel like they built the next gen for road courses, and like the whole appeal of Cup on road courses is like they race bad. Like they
Yeah.
handle bad. The next gen doesn't handle bad.
Van
the road
Gingson or
courses.
whatever his name is doesn't think so.
Gisbergen.
Gingsbergen.
That,
freak-
works too, I
Dude,
guess.
that dude is just crushing him.
But listen,
Okay.
the past couple of years, like at that road course, it just ended. I can't even word it because I want to use a bad word. in a wreck fest. Like
What? Chicago?
No,
Oh.
at the Indy road course.
Oh.
Like there's been some rough red flags. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
I'm more
2021 race
excited.
there was insane.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this is a road course this week.
No.
Okay, it's
it
not.
used to
No, they're
be.
going back to the Oval.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's too
Yeah.
bad.
I'm excited for the Oval.
Yeah,
but
okay. That's
besides
how
the
much I know
point.
about
I
them.
know. Let's seriously.
All right, next up. The year is 2025, and the Monaco Modified Series has announced they'll be expanding to a 10-race schedule. Who are you going to give the extra 2 races to?
This is hypothetical, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
This is a hypothetical.
yep. Now, I got a few in the back of my head.
You do?
I'll rattle them off here. I could see an extra race going to my favorite track, Stafford Speedway. I also would like to see Lee, or maybe if they want to make the trek, even giving Wall a chance. I know it's kind of far away for a lot of those guys, but I mean, it's not technically New England. I know they're New England centric, but Wall's a great track
Well,
for the
could-
mods.
Can we go to Bowman Gray?
No.
No.
I mean, it's a hypothetical, right?
Yeah, I guess hypothetically we could bring it to Bowman Gray, but do you even want Monaco
I mean, you're
affiliated with
big.
that?
You're big. They should stay on bull rings, guy, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely bull rings. I like bull ring races.
So, what tracks would you pick?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Claremont. That's a hike though. But they're up to White Mountain. They're up to.
That's what I'm saying.
Thunder Road.
Right.
Yep.
Here's the thing, right? I think, to me, I want them back at the Speedbowl, right? But I know that there's
They are at the Speedbowl.
a second race because they bring 40 cars to that race.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
Right? So there's these great tracks up north. They all don't go. I mean, look at this week in Wisconsin. There's 12 MRS cars. Right? There's nothing they can do about it. The trip.
Yeah, but but that's MRS. If Tri-Track goes there, there's going to be more than 12 cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
But to me, and I know I'm biased because I'm a Speedbowl guy, but I always think the Speedbowl brings everybody wants to race the Speedbowl. You'll get the Dylan Izzos. You'll get all these guys.
Yeah, right. The fact that they had 20-something for the MRS race at the Bowl
Right.
shows that.
Right. You'll get 40 at the Bowl, and that's what you want to see, right? You want to see hard racing. You want to see them duking it out for the last qualifying spot in the heat race. Not everybody's getting in. You have to race all day.
Yeah, I feel like, they're racing Thompson, Stafford, the Bowl, Seekonk twice, Thunder Road, White Mountain, and Star. I mean, there's not much left
Right.
after that.
Right. They go to good tracks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. They've got the good tracks covered.
I would actually, I don't know if this qualifies as an answer, but I would actually say I wouldn't want them to go more than the races they have right now. I already think it's too saturated of a market for mod racing.
Interesting.
I don't know. They get cars though.
Yeah.
I mean, they still
Yeah.
bring them, and they still bring big names. I mean, they're the next thing to the tour. Are they bigger than the tour? I mean, we've had this debate in here.
Yeah.
The tour is, they're big.
Yeah,
It's
they're climbing up though. Monaco's climbing up.
I think their product's better, but they'll never match NASCAR's branding
Right.
right.
to the casual fan.
Yeah. Put them on dirt. That's a good suggestion. I don't know. How would that work?
Yeah.
All right. Here's my last one. There's going to be a pretty uniquely formatted race at Stafford this week. Actually, tomorrow for the SK Lights. They're doing 2 duels. They're extended lap. I think they're 15 laps each, right? Mm-hmm. And then they're going to have a 40-lap main feature. So I was like, okay, they're switching it up a little bit. Like, I like that they're taking this Wednesday show and they're really doing something with it. If you were in charge of organizing a one-off race format, right, for like a hypothetical Wednesday show in the future, what format would you want to see?
Is it a wacky Wednesday, Sunday show, or is it?
Could be wacky as you want, Sid.
Oh, so you want them like to stop in pit road and get a hot dog?
I do like the dual thing. I mean, I like that they do that with the Sizzler. It's kind of neat.
Yep.
But for the most part, I'm pretty traditional. Like, no time trials. Qualifying heats. You want to throw some money. Remember when the Tri-Track first came to the Bowl? It was like $3,500 to win 40-lap heat races or something crazy like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right. Eric Burnt. And I think Ron Silk won them, and then maybe Hirschman won the race. I forget who, but yeah, I actually don't want anything too out of the ordinary because then I think it's too gimmicky. You know what I mean?
How about if let's just say there was going to be an even number starting.
I don't like that idea.
Listen,
What?
no.
This sounds scarily similar to that
I'm
team
just
race.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Oh, it's Stafford?
Well, you have to draw. You one with 20. Whatever.
Right.
And you have a teammate in the race, but you still have to race him. There's extra purse money for the highest number between the two.
Say this one more time.
Right. So if you start fifth and I start first, we draw each other's names.
Yeah.
So if you're racing to me and I'm leading, you don't want to really take me out, but you want to beat me because there's an extra 1,000 or two to the best team that wins.
Oh, right. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I
Right?
like that.
Yeah.
Right? So then the best team wins, but you're still racing for the win.
But I mean, a race is really thinking about that. When you're strapped into the race car going at those speeds, are you
No, but
really,
that's-
are you
no,
really
but
thinking about that?
If it's, let's
That's
just say
why I
it's
like it, though. It forces you to think outside the box.
the
a little bit,
Monaco
right?
Tri-Track Series, there's enough people, there's enough money in that series. If you made it $2,000-3,000 or $4,000 to the best team or $5,000 outside of the race,
I don't know.
no?
I mean, it sounds.
Is that too gimmicky?
No, it sounds good, but it sounds like drivers have to do math while they're in the car racing. I just
No,
don't
they
think
don't.
that's-
No, you just try to. If your guy's getting railroaded, you try to let him in, and hopefully he gives you. This, like I would be thinking that way if I'm coming through the field and I'm seeing he's falling back. I'm checking up so he gets down and just let me shoot to the top and go by you now. Right now you're in line.
No, I like this. I like
Right?
this a lot, actually.
So you have to think about it a little bit. You're still racing to the front. I don't know. Maybe not. I mean,
Not
it's
bad.
an
Not
idea.
bad. Yeah, it's an idea.
All right, here's
I
my
don't hear any
format.
from you guys. What
Yeah,
the
no,
hell?
hey, I got one in the tank right here.
Yep.
All right. So it's going to be 40 laps, right? Basically separated into 10-lap shootouts. Every 10 laps, the bottom 5 are getting parked.
What?
Yep.
So say that again.
40-lap race,
Yeah.
4 10-lap shootouts.
What?
Every 10 laps, they throw the caution, and you park the bottom 5.
I get what you're saying.
So
many-
how do you handicap that though?
What do you mean?
So it'll be like a normal. It'll be like a normal
So
race.
how many cars finish the race?
How many cars start the race?
I don't know. Let's
30?
say it was an SK race. You got 30 cars in there.
Yeah.
You finish with what? 10, 15?
I guess that would be fun.
Right?
Yeah, don't be in the bottom 5. Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
what I'm
then-
saying.
Yeah.
The guys at the bottom are going to be getting desperate.
Oh, then you're cleaning up. Oh, so
I don't like it.
Sid.
oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Sid.
he doesn't like anything.
Oh,
I know,
my
but
God.
why are you taking away cars? Like, I don't know. I don't like that.
Sid, we're listening for yours.
Yeah, exactly.
I told you, I don't like all this gimmicky crap. Do
Oh my goodness.
the
All right.
duels, and that's it. I'm good.
Let him run.
Let him run, Sonny. All right.
I don't understand the taking away cars things.
Yeah.
Well, it incentivizes the guys in the back to race harder so they could still be in it.
Okay, so
What if there's a wreck? I'm like,
halfway through and there's a 6-car wreck, and then, I mean, you're not taking into account of wrecks. You could end up with 3 cars running the last 10 laps.
I mean, yeah, but that could happen at any race, Sid.
well, they made
I
up
mean,
some-
they do the TC13 shootout. That's only
How
got
about if
13
you
guys
did-
in it. What if they have to have
And
no
I don't
wrecks?
I don't like that race.
Well, that's where we differ.
The inverts would be cool. Flip flop. Then all of a sudden now you're running around like ninth all night. Like they do that for the TC thing, don't
So
they?
every 10 laps you invert the field?
Oh, I like
Well,
that.
I'll
I
take
like that.
that
Yeah,
over
make it
taking
even more
cars off the
chaos.
track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these guys have mentioned it on the talk, but if you inverted the field, now that becomes a strategic plan for the last race. Like, so you know.
Well, here's what you got to do. If you're going to invert the field, you got to award money for each stage of the race.
got a question
Because
for
otherwise,
you.
they're just going to drop back.
In these races, though,
Yep.
do they have the cone out?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Any race that I'm organizing, they're putting the cone out.
I'm definitely putting the cone out
Yeah,
for any
100%.
race I run.
100%. Get the cone out.
Can we do
Drama.
Could somebody do the cone, please, shortly?
Just try it. Just try it. Just try
My
it.
God. Okay.
All right. Rob, always a pleasure, my man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that was, but we enjoyed it. All right, let's. What are we gonna do next here? Maybe should we do a little Did You Know?
Yeah.
So we got a new sponsor. Timmy Jordan Racing has jumped aboard for a couple weeks.
All right.
He said, "Sid, I want some more stupid, useless trivia. I'm in for the Do You Know?" And I said, "My man, let's giddy up." All right, so speaking of Pocono,
Yeah.
did you know that the modifieds and the old Race of Champions, when it was awesome, and that was the premier race in modified circles, they raced at Pocono on the big track for 3 years.
Crazy.
The 2.5 mile track, yeah.
Wait, I was just joking about this.
Yeah, no, they really did.
Yeah.
So they had, back then, this was the late 70s, so they only did it 3 years. The first 3 years that they went to the Race of Champions, which was in 1977. You know, the Race of Champions goes back to, what?
That's exactly
what
what
he
I said.
said.
That's exactly what I said.
What?
I said the time when I was pretending to be you.
Yeah.
I said, we're going to talk about the time the modifieds ran at Pocono in 1977. I had no idea this was your fact. I had no idea.
That's how well he knows you.
Wow.
See, I really can't read his mind. It's crazy.
All right, you're weird, dude. So, yeah, so Maynard Troyer won it in 1977. Jeff Bodine, again in that same season, 1978. He won basically every big race there was. And then Richie Evans in 1979. That's the only 3 years they ran at the 2.5 mile big triangle track. In 1980, they created a 3/4 of a mile track, which seems a lot smaller. It's still bigger than Thompson, though. And that is the heyday of the Race of Champions at Pocono. They raced there until 1991. And that was really kind of a heyday. In the fall, I believe it was like the the Oswego 200, the Thompson 300, and the Race of Champions at Poconos was on successive weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And it was kind of like the trifecta.
Did they get a lot of cars? Do you know that?
Tons. Yeah, tons.
I can't imagine. How fast were those
So
things?
these three, I looked up 2 of them, 60 car fields.
Wow.
For the big oval?
Yeah.
Dude, what happens
Dude.
if there was a wreck
Yeah,
mid-pack?
they're
Yeah.
flying.
Oh, you're
like,
puckering
Oh, I'm
up.
sure
Yeah.
there was plenty of them, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's like a Days of Thunder type stuff, man.
Right.
Just close your eyes.
Yeah, right on.
Dude, I can't even. I wish there was like some more surviving footage of that because that was probably just.
So,
insanity.
I mean, I asked my man, Fran, and trying to find some kind of photos, and I did YouTube searches and whatnot. It's very rare footage of those races.
Yeah,
I
there's
couldn't-
nothing.
I couldn't find anything.
Wow.
But, yeah, it is interesting to know that they did, and I don't think that, maybe Fran can confirm this, but I don't think that 3/4 mile track exists anymore in the middle of Pocono. You were just there. Did you see a 3/4 mile track in the middle?
No.
Yeah, so I think
There's no way.
Yeah, there was a rubber ducky floating
they've
around in
since-
there.
It was actually a floaty.
It's actually foodie. All right, so that's your Did You Know of the week. Did you know the mods did run on the big
That's
track in
cool.
Pocono? Yeah.
I wish.
All right.
Well, I don't wish they did.
So, listen, I usually am not excited for this segment of the show, but
But
for this week, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it.
of course
So,
you are.
Race Day CT is going to bring us this week's weekly pick'ems. Come get some, Sydney.
Rip.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
So the youngins, they're sweating it a little bit, Diego. They're struggling. They were real chippy early in this contest.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're nipping right on their
Oh, yeah.
tails.
Oh, we're gaining.
Yep. So a lot of red there.
It's about time for Remy to pick a chalk here. This
Yeah.
show to be good this week.
Yep. Struggling over there. So,
Don't look at me like that, Rem.
Oh, I will look at you like
wow. All right. Well, listen, I am happy
yeah,
to
but
say.
like Bonza says, though, you're still in the cellar.
Bonza, shut up.
Still in the cellar, brother.
So I'll be going first.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. All
Good
right.
luck.
Yeah, you can't steal our picks.
And you
True.
cannot steal ours. Mine. Blah, blah. All right, I'm going Brian Sullivan in the SK Light race tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a fee race.
Oh, he probably did his investigative work. Sullivan runs
I have a
these spec-
team. I have a team working for me.
Oh, I believe it. Okay.
I'm going Tyler Chapman in the trucks at the bowl.
Okay.
I'm going Bobby Pellin III in the pro stocks
Wow.
at Seekonk.
Okay.
Taking my boy Austin Beers in the tour race.
Okay.
I'm going with your boy Todd Taylor for the trucks.
Nice. At
I mean,
Mad Dog.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that's how we're doing it.
Very good.
So-
Diego,
I'm next.
because you also got one right last week.
Okay.
You can go.
Congratulations.
My first pick.
Wow, Remy's real chippy over
No,
there.
she's butthurt.
Yeah, she's real butthurt.
Yeah, she's
I'm
real-
not that butthurt.
Yeah, you're on.
I have a
No,
little
you're
bit
a
of a
little
lead
bit.
still.
No, you got the most to lose though, Rem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you started off the season on fire, and now you're just going down in fire.
You can suck it.
Yes, thank you.
I
All right,
thought that was real.
my first win of the night.
Oh, jeez. Just say the names. Come on.
Hurry up.
I can't with these pauses.
Tyler Chapman, SK Lights.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to hold them back for 40. Okay. SKs, I'm sticking with my pick that I've sticked with for the last 2 weeks. That's Flannery. I haven't moved off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Think he's going to win the SK race. Seekonk, Pro Stock. Vinny Angarulo. Is that his name? Vinny Angarulo.
No, that's not it. Hold
How do
on.
you say it?
It's,
Vinny.
I don't know.
No, I gotta see it.
I'm going to say Vinny Aaron
Aaron Nagato.
Nagato.
Yeah.
That's who I'm taking.
Okay.
Touring series.
By the way, that was in the pro stocks. You said.
Yes.
Yeah, rookie leading the points, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good for him. Okay. The touring series, I'm
Yeah.
going to trucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the second place finisher last time they were there, Jason Paquette.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
That's the same Jason Paquette that ran X cars like when the Wild and Wacky first started.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Okay.
Yep. And then my wild card is last week's guest, Al Stone and the Streeters.
Okay. Hey, everyone's on pins and needles during this segment.
Right.
There's nobody's said a
Right.
word.
Right.
Since Bonson told me I'm
Oh,
still
and
the
Fran
last.
called, who's my chalk? I have no chalkies in my picks this week.
Tyler Chapman.
Tyler Chapman? Yeah, but he's got Hovey, Sullivan. That's going to be a dogfight.
Yep.
It always is.
I just don't want Christina to throw punch me. Or, you know what I mean?
Go ahead, Rem.
Okay. Stafford, I'm also going with the SK Lights, Tyler Chapman. Waterford, SK, Todd Owen. Seekonk, I'm going with Sportsman, Adam Petty.
Oh.
Back up.
Pack up.
Wheeling, I'll go with Austin Beers.
Lame.
And then for the
Coattail
open
pick.
mod race at Stafford, I'm going with Ron Silk.
You're right.
Yep, chalky.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Pretty
Rob,
damn chalky.
throw the
pick.
eraser
I knew it
from
was
the
coming.
chalkboard.
So what? Why does that matter?
You want it?
Go ahead.
That ain't it. Oh, I'm up. Okay. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of this. All right. You see that right there?
Chalk. Come on.
I am 1 point away from being tied for last, so I need to do something. So here we go. Ronnie Williams in the 50. That's my wild card pick for the Open. I want to get that out of the way before I start holding up this. Street stock at Stafford. Travis Hydar. Speedbowl. Truck. Tyler Chapman. Seekonk. Truck. Mike Duarte. Mod Tour. Monadnock. Justin Bonsignor.
All right.
Put the chalk down.
I know.
Damn. Well, it sounds like you guys are starting to take this personal.
Yeah, you guys, you're
I
all
mean-
chirpy when everything's going fine. You have one bad week and you're all pissy.
Right. You get mad the old guys are catching you.
Let's
No, it ain't right. It ain't right.
let's get back to having some fun here. Nobody wants to watch an attitude. All right. So, all right, I got a doozy for you over here. All right. So, interestingly enough, it's time for the pop culture minute. So.
Woohoo!
I came up with this bad boy while I was rewatching the show. But before we go any further here, let's just get right into this. Right now. All right, big thanks to Lumax Package Store for allowing us to do this for another week. So, last week, or a couple days after the show, I'm watching the show, and I say to myself, remember the segment where I couldn't see, right? And Remy let me put her readers on, right? Which kind of looked like this, okay? So I don't know if Rob and Remy are going to get this, or anybody their age in the chat, but people of Diego and I's age will get this. So Diego, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, man, look at my nose. Like, my nose looks huge with this on. And then it hit me. You know who I look like? My boy Shock G from the Digital Underground.
Wow. Oh, you actually do?
Right? All right, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to.
Oh, God.
you-
Viewers plummeting.
Is that crazy?
Wow.
Like it almost, they made my nose kind of look darker a little bit and everything. That's the first thing I thought of when I watched the show back. I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing the Humpty Dance right here on my own podcast. Crazy,
I mean,
huh?
you actually look weird.
I do. I do look weird, but
No, with the glasses, you
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah, like I
You-
can't
like,
tell if
you
your
look
eyes
like-
look
you look-
smaller or bigger, or like I don't
Yeah.
know what the hell's going
You
on.
look like
It's
you
not right.
belong on like an episode of Friends, and you walked in late and they slapped the shit out of you. I don't know. You know, it's like you're like a. I don't know.
what in
Get
the
this-
actual hell are you talking
I
about?
have no idea.
No, I
man.
know exactly what he means for some reason. It
Right.
just makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but it kind of does.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's your pop culture minute. A little revisiting of the Humpty Dance stars. Shock G, R.I.P. By the way, Shock G. All right, so I think it's time that we try to figure out. Remy is shaking her head, which means she is losing her patience with me. And who did I put up to this? Oh, Rob, you're up on this.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
All right, good. I think it's you. Let's see.
I'll try to do better than Todd.
Busy Bees Learning Center is going to help us. Get ready, live chat. Determine who won the week.
Which one are you doing?
What am
Over
I
here.
doing?
You,
Right here.
No, that's did you know?
All right, where is
Come
it?
on.
All right, here. Got it.
There's too many damn segments on this show.
Who are you?
That's not bad. That's not bad. I think Al Stone had you beat, but that's not bad.
I was waiting for the Remy point. It never came.
Oh,
Remy, you let me down, man.
Wow.
my gosh.
All right, let me give you a little something to think about here. So I have on my list here Mike Christopher's second win of the year, fourth straight race, finishing in the top two. Alexander Pearl back to victory lane in the SK Lights after close to 2 years. Travis Hydar, 4 in a row, 7 out of 10 for the year. Connor Doyen becoming the second fourth-generation winner at the Speedbowl. Jacob Rowdy Burns, 4 straight wins in the Wednesday Legend Cars at the Bowl. And Avery Storr winning his third straight Boston Louis NEMA race, the fourth time he's won it in the last 5 years. And I have to say, and I meant to bring this up before. So get your things in there, Rob. You start tallying.
Yep.
Avery Storr, Bertrand Motorsports, tying Gene Angelillo for the NEMA wins with like 100 and something crazy amount. Just a dominant team in NEMAs this year. They have won a huge amount of the NEMA championships as well. They have won the last 2 Chili Bowls. Tim Bertrand is a 3-time champ at the old Whip City Speedway and has 100 wins there. That's in sprint cars. So that racing outfit with Tim and Todd and all those guys that race for him, I mean, they have like close to 250 wins in various different types of cars. So I meant to bring that up earlier during your update, and I just slipped my mind and I reminded, so I just wanted to get that out. But anyways, all right, so who won the week? What do you got, D?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know yet.
It's a tough one here.
Yeah.
Rams, what are you looking at?
I think Alexander Pearl.
Okay. For some reason, my chat is not working on it, so I don't know what's going on here.
The Pearl votes are just rolling in.
Pearl-
That's
Pearl,
what's happening.
oh, the Pearl votes
Yeah.
are rolling in deep right
Yeah,
now.
100%.
Look at your boy Poprosky trying to throw down a past mod winner.
I mean, that's a
good
vote.
one.
That's
Of
a
course
vote.
it is.
Yeah.
Good job, Daryl.
How
How about, can I pick my daughter for finishing second
I mean, you're allowed to vote for whoever
Right.
you want.
at a national dance event?
Oh, I thought we were talking about racing.
I'm gonna have to say, man, it's hard. It's hard not to. You know, for me, it's between Pearl and Adam Gray.
Wow. Adam Gray's a good
Get
one.
that?
Yeah, Adam Gray's back, right? And he struggled like Pearl has struggled,
Yeah.
right? They're both heavy hitters in each of their divisions, and both struggled mightily. Probably Gray more than Pearl.
I mean, Bonza might know this off the top of his head, but I wonder when the last time Gray won.
Right?
Like, but last year, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
It was last year, but I don't
Yeah.
know exact race.
Yeah, so I mean, Pearl had the longer drought.
Yeah.
What about you, Sid?
I'm torn between three, really. Pearl, Junior, and I actually like the Connor Doyen story with the 4th-generation driver, but that's almost like a throwaway boat because he's not going to win. But, I mean, that is something that's pretty special.
I actually thought Junior, too,
Yeah.
because he is on a tear, and it's just relentless right now.
Yeah.
Right? That deserves it. That division is
And they're all real pretty good. I could make a case for all of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously spanned more than just this week, but, I mean, this is the point where it starts to get scary. You're like, whoa, like, this guy actually came to play.
Yeah.
Right.
Not to be chalky, but I think I'll probably land on Pearl.
Well, I'm gonna land on.
You know what? Just real quick, Diego, because you know how we talked about this a lot last week, when it's like you don't know when your next win's going to come,
Right.
You know, and I feel like that was Alexander's deal. Like,
Yeah.
he always came with
He was relieved.
He always came with a well-prepared car,
And he
it
still
just
does.
would never happen for him.
Yeah.
And you just was that in his back of his head? Like, am I ever going to get this freaking win off? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, anyways, mark me down for that, Rob.
For Pearl?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Oh man.
Ram, what do you got?
I said Pearl.
You said Pearl. Rob, what are you doing?
I'm probably... Listen, I'm honestly torn between Pearl and Mikey because I feel like we're getting to the level where Mikey is looking like the guy to beat in SKs.
Yeah.
And I feel like that solidified it this week.
Yep.
But also, it's hard to like write off the story of Pearl. I think I'm gonna go Mikey.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm gonna go Mikey.
Yeah.
Me too.
So you're down for Mikey?
Yeah, I'm down
All right.
for Mikey. I mean, all three of them deserve it,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, Pearl's overwhelming in here, so looks like he's gonna win it. But
Let's get the right tally, though, Rob. You know your deal. What do you got?
Oh, I got the tally. Don't you worry. We got Ben Castro / Pollard with 1 vote.
Okay.
Jacoby Maines, sorry if I said that name wrong, with 1 vote. Dick Benoit with 1.
Mm-hmm.
Riley Paul with 1.
Oh, that's nice.
Adam Gray with 1. Mikey Christopher with 3. And the winner of this week is Alex Pearl with 11 votes.
Wow. All right. Good job by them. All right, everybody. That's going to do it. This was a supersized show indeed. Don't forget to follow us on social channels. Check us out. Oh, where it is. How about that? There we go. All right. Yeah, it's time to wrap it up because I'm getting sloppy over here with the controls. Diego, give us some shout-outs, brother.
hey, thanks to Belltown Motors for the weekly update. Of course, Waddell Communications for the Nostalgia Nugget. Welcome back, Hoosier Tire East with a Popcorn Stat Chat. Thank you, Timmy Jordan Racing, for the Did You Know segment. Race Day CT for the weekly pick'ems. Of course, Busy Bees Learning Center for Who Won the Week. Monaco Ford for the results ticker. Lumet's Package Store for the Pop Culture Minute. Thank you very much. Welcome back, Surf Pro of Norwich for the Chalkboard Chatter. Thanks to Jet Motorsports for the support. As always, Sydney from Vault Productions for this kick-ass studio. And honestly, thanks to all you podcast members for making this happen for us every week. We really appreciate you.
All right, everybody. Big week ahead. I'm going to have fun down at Charlotte, meeting some new people, getting some good stories. Stafford tomorrow. Who's going to Cletus McFarland? Everybody here?
Me.
Yeah. All right. So we got some fans.
Cletus, let's do it.
And we'll talk about it all next week. I'll be back for next week's show, so don't you worry about that. 7 p.m. Tuesday. See you then.